Okay, what I want to do here is show you how to record a Zoom meeting, which was covered previously, but then show you how you do that and get that into Canvas all in one video. So you go to Zoom, okay? If you sign in, you should have an account from the other video. You click host a meeting, video on or off. If you don't have a webcam, there's no reason to have video on. So I'm going to put video off, okay? And then what's going to happen, it says open Zoom meetings. I'm going to wait. When the meeting comes up, watch what I do. Join with computer audio. Now, it doesn't matter if no one else joins the meeting. I can still make a recording here. So understand one key concept. You can record this meeting on a computer. You can record this meeting whether anyone joins or not. So A, you could have the meeting, a live class, and record that. Or B, you could pre-record this with no one on and use the recording. So that's where we're at now. So step one, you've started the meeting. If people join, they can join. If you want to do a solo recording, which I'm going to do here, pre-recording, I'm going to show that here. Click record, okay? See, it indicates it's recording. Now you click share screen, click share. Now, as you can see at the top, that this indication means we're sharing whatever's on our screen. What is on the screen will be in the recording. At that point, you go into your material and present your material. However that may be most convenient to you. So you pull up your course, pull up your materials, and then you do, say, a lecture from that. So if I was in a course here, and we're going to pull up any kind of a PowerPoint or a presentation to present, we're going to let that pull up here, and then we could also download that and just run it directly here. Since this is a screen share, it's probably what I would do. I would run it right from here. You can run it there, or you can run it from your own PowerPoint, whatever you want. So I'd probably just run it from my own PowerPoint if I was pre-recording. And I'd run through the slideshow here. And we could run through this and discuss this, okay? So then you'd give a presentation. And at any time you're done with the presentation, basically you just go up here and essentially at some point you just want to end the meeting, which will stop the recording. You could stop the share, but you really just want to wait till you're done. You can stop recording if you want, or pause if you make a mistake and just renew, okay? You could pause if you needed to bring something else on the screen, or there was a time that you wanted to not record. You can do that, but eventually when you're done, you hit end meeting, okay? When you're done, you hit end meeting, and then you hit end meeting for all. Then you'll get this screen that will show you that the recording is being converted and stored. Finally, a box will come up and show you where on your computer that is, okay? So what you want to do now is watch this screen and note where it's going. It's going under your account, under Documents, under a folder called Zoom. It gives it a date and a time stamp, so just hit OK. And then after that's done, okay, and once that is done, we have on our computer under Documents, Zoom, this time is 5:04 p.m., you have these files, okay? Right-click up here on these toolbars and choose Size, and you'll see the biggest one is the meeting. It's always going to be called Zoom something. You don't want audio only. You want the full screen recording, which is Zoom 0. If you stopped recording in the middle and started again, there'll be numbers, Zoom 0, Zoom 1, Zoom 2. But if you went straight through like I did and didn't stop recording, you'll have one file, and it'll be a certain size, will be the biggest one, and it'll be called Zoom 0. You could click, and you could call it, my recording. You can name that, okay? You can name that whatever you want so you know what it is, what you talked about, okay? You have that. So now you have on your computer a recording of a class or a recording of a lecture with no one in it. You have the recording on your computer. How do you put this into Canvas? Now, this was covered briefly in another session, but I'm going to cover it again. You have this meeting. We go into Canvas, okay? We go into our course in Canvas, okay? We decide essentially, we go into Studio. Sorry, we don't go into the course yet. First step, we go to Studio. So we got to get this video that we recorded into Studio. Go to Studio, go to Add, click Browse Files, go to your Documents, go to Zoom, go to the folder, the time that you did it. See, there's the one I did. Click My Recording. Now you got to wait for this to upload and then process. I'm going to pause this. Okay, when done, and this was a short one, so it didn't take long. If you record an hour lecture, you're going to have to wait some time. The uploading is going to take some time. The processing is going to take some time. So it's sort of a two-step process. Step one, record it and get this upload going. Then you can walk away or whatever, do something else. This has got to finish uploading and processing. Then you'll see it's available in Studio. Okay, that's nice, but how do we get it into class? Again, that is going to courses now. Pick the course that you want it to be in. Okay? Pick the course that you want it to be in. Pick the module. Let's say electrical safety and symbols module. I want it to appear somewhere in here. I click plus. I click page. I click new page. I put lecture. I call the page something. Lecture for 322. Let's just say add item. Okay. Where does it go? It goes at the bottom of the module when you add something like that. Click this page. Click edit. Click, okay, now this is where you would normally type some information, you'd make a page, but all you're doing here is looking for the blue icon that says Arc, which is Studio. Studio is Arc. Click Arc. What you do is you say, okay, where was the video I just did? That's the lecture I did, my recording 322. Hit select. I would allow comments, because that lets students log comments, which will tell you who logged the comment and where exactly in the video. Like if they had a question, it'll tell you at 4 minutes, 22 seconds, John said, I don't understand this. And you can review that later. So hit embed. Now just wait for that to go. And there you go. So now it puts it in there. So what I would hit now is save and publish. If you do not publish this, they cannot see it. That's the same with everything in Canvas. Save and publish, okay? So we had to publish that, and now it is available. So if we go back and look at modules, and we scroll down under electrical safety, see there, my mistake there, lecture 322. Now, of course, we can drag that where we want it, and if we see the green check mark, the students will see it. They will be able to click on that. I don't know if I can get into, I don't think I can, because it's really sort of a test course. So you could see for the lecture 322, the students would, if it's published with a green check, the students would be able to click on it, and then they'd be able to click play. Okay, you see it indicates it's recording. Click, now you click share screen. And you can see, click screen. We're playing the share recording that I did. Now, as you can see at the top, so that, as you can see, it's right in there, and then at the same time, as it plays, comment 1. Indication means we're sharing whatever's on our screen. And as you see, if the student or someone clicks in to add a comment, it pauses at that time, and they type comment 2, and then and you click, and then later you will see that there's indicators where the comments were. Okay, so that is how you get a recording from Zoom, either with or without students on it. You can pre-record or live record on a computer. I showed you where the recording goes. Then, how do we get that recording into Studio? And how do we get that recording published into Canvas for viewing by classes?